What's going on, everyone? I hope you guys are doing well. A little bit later than my normal time. Kind of had some stuff come up today, so I'm gonna, roll with the punches and whatnot.
Been busy testing?
But yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
We're back with some more Fallout. Just haven't found enough mole rats yet. Alright. It's been going fairly well so far, though. I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. It hasn't been too ridiculously hard yet. We also managed to get the Fire Lance in our last playthrough, which is kind of wild. And we found Fisto. Which, funny enough, I don't think I've ever found in any of my runs of Fallout 3 before, so kind of cool. But yeah. Alright, we'll put our stuff away. Stuff we don't need. I feel like stuff breaks really quickly in this game. Oh, we needed a crutch. That's right. So we can make... I think it was the railway rifle.
I'm Doc Church, and
This guy's a dick, but I'm thinking he's got a crutch on him. Maybe? No. I was thinking maybe he would have junk related to what a doctor would carry. You can always find the stuff you don't need when you don't need it. I think he's got a bobblehead in here too.
And yes, I can see you eyeing it.
Maybe? No. Yeah, patient is unconscious. They should be easier to pickpocket. Alright, dog meat, come on. That works. I think right now... Oh yeah, we're testing out the mole rat stick. We're kind of just doing quests for Moira. I really like her quest line, actually. But I'm fully committed to the no caffeine grind. I'm on day 2 already. I haven't really missed it, to be honest. I missed the flavor, but I've been feeling pretty good, actually, which I kind of suspected I would feel a little bit better anyways, you know? I feel like I was becoming dependent on caffeine, and then I would just crash, and then I'd be like, oh, I need another Red Bull. As it started to get a minute, chat. They had to have buffed dog meat. I just remember him being a terrible follower. I think we're doing pretty alright on our weapons, though. For a minute there, it was looking a little grim. I love the hunting rifle. This might be one of my favorite guns in the Fallout universe. Pretty excited though. The comic book artist got back to me today, and we're communicating about working on the comic. So that should be coming up soon. I'm really looking forward to it. Well, not soon. It's going to be a while, but we'll be working on it. Things will be coming into fruition, which I'm really excited for. Really looking forward to that.
Look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Wilm's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around.
Important?
But 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other.
What are you doing out here?
My boys are hunting lurks. Finest meat you could get, but it don't move around in your stomach like mole rat does.
Gross.
Right dangerous, those things. Just as soon take your head off as look at you. Watch yourself out here. They're all over.
Let's see what you got.
Oh.
10 caps, never mind. I feel like... Obviously, this game isn't much to look at. Everything is gray or green, or maybe brown if you're lucky. But I feel like beyond making the world a little more colorful, which I don't think it's...
Those monsters, they're gonna get me.
What's the matter?
Those things, they keep coming.
Oh, we leveled
They
up,
scare me.
nice.
Make it stop.
Calm down, it's gonna be okay, I promise.
You won't leave me like all the other grown-ups. You can help me.
Maybe. Tell me what's going on.
Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please, mister, please find my papa.
I'll go look for him.
You will? Really?
While I look for mine.
Thanks a whole lot. My house is the one closest to the huge sign and the old diner. Please, find my papa and make him come back.
Anything else you can do to help might save lives?
Nope. All I got is what's left on my back.
I'm gonna go hide somewhere.
Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe.
Yeah.
I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
You go wait right there, and I'll be right back. Don't you worry. Toughness is pretty good. Oh, bloody mess. Always got to do bloody mess. But as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I feel like the Fallout series, you know, like New Vegas was pretty similar to this. There was a lot more color in New Vegas though. But 4 added a lot more color, and then 76 is also very colorful, which is fine. I'm not really complaining or anything. And in fact, it's probably better that it has some amount of color, because this is pretty dreary. But the dialogue and the way it's written has obviously changed a lot as well. And I was noticing that with like World of Warcraft recently too. And I feel like it's kind of just like pandering or like mass appeal, lightening the mood on like games and their universes, which is, again, it's like, you know, it's whatever. But for me, there's like a little bit of appeal of just like how dark and dreary these games can be, at least in terms of like writing. And like Warcraft, you know, it used to be pretty dark and serious too. Like there was a lot of like heavy themes in those games. And you know, like in 76 you can like side with the raiders, which would be cool if they had like any actual personality to them. And I like 76, like I played that game so much. But ultimately, like, your decisions have no impact, and siding with the raiders is basically siding with the settlers. And I know that, like, that's how, like, fantasy and sci-fi writing is, like, that's the direction it's going. You know, like, people are finding that they dislike, like, Tolkien's way of world building, which is, you know, teach their own. But, you know, people are getting pissed off that, like, orcs and goblins are inherently evil. And, you know, Rings of Power displayed that pretty prominently. There was, like, a scene with, like, an orc mother or something, and it, like, pissed everyone off. And I'm not, like, getting upset about it or anything, but... And I'm not trying to make, like, a political argument either, but... If I could like sum it up, I think there is, oh my goodness, there's a valid point about like if a writing, like when fantasy world building, if you just write that a fantasy race is inherently bad, I could see the argument about how like that's like possibly like bad writing or world building. It's a pretty big statement to make about someone like Tolkien, but like I get that argument, but now it seems like it's like turning into the complete opposite direction, and now like everything is inherently good, which seems to be like a different side of the same coin, you know? Because in 76, like going back to the raiders, like they still have like mutilated corpses outside of their settlements, and they're written to be like a piece, like, you know, like, oh, we're people too, like, and it's like, yeah, there's that's valid, but you guys are also like posture check, thanks Dre's TTV. What's up, man? How's your night going? I'm just kind of talking about writing and like television and video games currently. It's just interesting, like the ecosystem that we live in. And thanks for the hydrate as well. Cheers. I'm very interested in that stuff. You know, I follow along with that stuff, and it's interesting to see like the trends and how they've changed over time. Keller family transcript. What TV and video games? Just kind of in general. I was kind of talking about like Tolkien and like the difference between like how Lord of the Rings was written and how like the Rings of Power was written. And then like old Warcraft and Warcraft now and old Fallout and Fallout now. I guess just like what brought it up initially was like walking around in Fallout 3, and I'm also playing on very hard, by the way. That's why it's taking forever to kill everything. Man, dog meat's kind of tanking, honestly. But now we have a sledgehammer. But, you know, I was like walking around and like all the NPCs are so dark and dreary. But it like in 76, if you played it all, it's like very soft and like lighthearted, which is fine. It's interesting to see like the tonal shift over time in like world building.
You're right, it's dangerous out here. I have to go.
What system are you on? I'm playing on PC right now. I haven't had a console in quite a while, actually, and I'm looking to upgrade my setup soon. My girlfriend and I just like moved across the country in like the last couple of weeks. We went from Idaho down to Tennessee, so it's taken us a while to kind of get adjusted and situated and everything. But it's been good. It's been a good move for sure. But PC is probably where I'll stay for a while. I'm not like a PC master race guy, but I will say like once I've touched like mouse and keyboard, especially when it comes to like first person shooters, it's hard to ever go back to controller. You have a pretty solid PC build? I have an alright one. It's actually given me some issues. Oh, sorry, dog meat. It's actually giving me some issues right now. I recently like made the transition to doing like a dual monitor setup because previously I only had one. And turns out like my GPU can't handle it. And I've got like a 20 series. I think it's like a 2070 Ti or something like that. Which, you know, is not bad. I bought this PC from a friend for like $400, so I've definitely gotten my money's worth for sure. Like, it was a great deal, but I would like to upgrade so I can have like more, what's the word? Like, just like better quality for streaming, you know? Because I had like a long list of games that I was streaming previously, and then we moved, and I might just need to like go through and like clean up and resituate all my hardware. But since we moved, I've had like issues streaming all of a sudden, and my stuff's like getting kind of old now, so I kind of want to just make them upgrade anyways. But what's up, Kiwi? How's your night going? What do you stream, Draze? If I'm saying your name right. Draze or Drazy. I see that TTP in your name, so figured you'd be a streamer. Because I really wanted to stream Baldur's Gate 3, but man, my PC was chugging. I mean, it plays it just fine, but because my encoder runs off of my GPU for streaming, you know, I guess that's just like the straw that broke the camel's back. And I'm playing around with some things. We'll figure it out. But my girlfriend was also telling me that she might help me like pay for part of my next build for my birthday, which is coming up, so I might just take that offer anyways. I would love to get a new build going either way. I don't even have any points in like melee, but it's putting in work, honestly. Surprisingly, I was expecting Fallout 3 to be incredibly difficult on very hard, and so far it's really not been that bad. There's some bullet sponges for sure, but what's up, Pack Bob? I know I'm honestly thinking about just making a full transition into a melee build. Like, I've already put a lot of points into small guns, but honestly, it's just doing so good. Granted, this repellent stick is like specifically designed for mole rats. That's why they're dying so quickly. But I mean, that sledgehammer on that turret took like no time at all. I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out in the stream though. Hope you guys are all having a good night. I'm having a pretty good day. I gotta say, quitting the caffeine was a really good decision. I feel a lot better already.
Hey, Doc. I'm only sharing this with you because you seem like someone with...
Ooh, that's a good quest for a good
Commonwealth? Well, the rumors are
a good plasma rifle. It's actually my favorite plasma rifle in the entire game.
out of different parts.
I guess there's only two really, but I guess rather I should say it's like just one of my all-time favorite Fallout 3 guns, period.
Do you know someone who can? Also, do you know anyone who's really a whiz with computers?
I love the old Fallout 3 maps. Because looking at this, there should be a wall right here. And I'm sure it's beneath me, but it's very confusing. Stay strong with it, dude. Good luck. Thanks. Yeah, it's been good so far. I think you missed my conversation about it. You might have been there. I was having like not any like big issues, but I was having like a lot of minor issues. You know, to the point where it's like, okay, I need to try something out because this is not working. Oh, dog meat, no. What are you up to, Pack Bob? You still playing WoW? Or did you go back to Valheim? I guess we'll keep this 44 out. Seems like we're in raider territory now. That was a named raider too, Rock Salt. Which is kind of a cool name. Rock Salt's key and a combat shotgun that's not broken, amazingly. That's actually a good find. I love the combat shotgun. That thing shreds.
Come on, boys! Press me! It's go time!
Get him, dog meat. I love Bloody Mess. It's such a fun perk. Oh, jeez. Wait. Hold on. Goodbye. Doing some Valheim. I'm looking forward to the update. You know, I haven't even played the newest area yet either. The fire one, whatever that's called. And it looks really good too. Can I not pick up everything but the book? All I want to find is a crutch. Take a laser pistol. You know what, Pac Bob, if you're still up after this, we should play some Helldivers. If you're down. I really want you to see the new update. I've been having a blast in that too, chat. That Halo Warbond's amazing. People were dogging on the guns, but I feel like they're actually pretty good. Gotta be quick with those frag mine reflexes. Hill's making dinner right now, and then we're heading to the old Costco. We're like completely out of food. I forget that it's only like 6:30 for you guys. I was like, Costco is closed. That's cool though. No worries. I'll stream for like probably like another hour and a half or so. We'll see how far we get. Because it's 8:30 my time already, so I at least wanted to get a stream in today. So weird being on different times than like your friends and family. I always get like, I'll get a text from my grandma, you know, it'd be like 8:30 my time. I'm like, Grandma, like, what are you doing up right now? Then I'm like, oh yeah, it's only 6:30 for her. I love bloody mess. I will never get tired of it. Oh. Nice. Being good. Sometimes, yeah, I knew it. Sometimes if you take out those like milk crates, like that pre-war book we can give to those Brotherhood people, and they pay like, I think to like 100 caps for like a pre-war book. Okay, we're gonna have to drop some stuff here. I think I'll be okay at dropping the sledgehammer. Really just want a crutch. Oh. Just some mole rats. I kind of like the design for the mole rats in 3 in New Vegas as opposed to 4 in 76. I like their big chunky build. Bottle cap mine. Come on. Give me a crutch. Dang. Unlucky. What are you up to in the game right now? We're doing quests for Moira Brown, who's one of the shopkeepers in Megaton. She's basically writing like a Wasteland survival guide, and she just has to have us do a bunch of random stuff for her. That's pretty much it. We just had to go. We took that big ugly.
Well,
Oh, these guys are gonna kill me.
The little safe from the vault.
We had to take that stick and go kill some mole rats,
Someone's put quite a price on you.
and now we're getting hunted by people that don't like
You
good
think you
people.
can walk around the wasteland doing the things that you do, and there isn't going to be someone who takes notice? Such a shame. I hear that you could have been something useful. Ah, well. Time to die.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I...
These guys are really tough, though. At least I remembered them being tough. Dog meat's kind of taking all the shots, though. Yeah, we got some super mutants, I believe. I think once we finish this book, though, I've been thinking about what I want to do next. Having the Talon Company here might actually be nice. Help us with these super mutants. Oh, okay. Shoot, I just don't want to hurt dog meat. Oh! Okay. We're good. The stream's running really good? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. It's funny because it says my bitrate's really low on my end, but every time I glance over, it looks like the stream's running perfectly fine, so... whatever. Works for me. This is honestly going a lot smoother than I was expecting it to. But yeah, I think, because Packbop brought up a good point. I'm going to try some things and see if I can fix my GPU problems on my own. I do believe I would like to upgrade anyways, but we can try and fix some things first. Oh, see ya. That brute does a lot of damage. This might be my favorite gun in Fallout 3. I love the Chinese assault rifle. It's funny, I remember when I was a kid. It's perfectly smooth. I appreciate that. Thank you. Ads in 30 seconds, chat. But I remember being a kid and playing Fallout for the first time, and I remember thinking this game was so hard. And it's kind of cool to be able to come back to it now, a little older. And honestly, it's like, for very hard, this feels pretty mellow. Really. Like, it doesn't feel that bad. That's a lot of frag mines. Man. Yeah, we just gotta get rid of some stuff. See, that's 15. Yeah. We'll take that Talon combat armor. It's pretty good. Okay, we gotta drop some stuff, unfortunately. Fallout 3 and 4 look so similar. How do you mean? Like, difficulty-wise? Or... Are you being sarcastic? Have you never really seen? 3's a little crustier, but the UI especially looks exactly the same. Yeah, the UI is like pretty much never changed. Have you ever seen Fallout 3, Kiwi? Or is this kind of like your first experience, really? I stand firmly by the belief that Fallout 3, at least in like today's perspective, doesn't get enough love as it deserves. I think a lot of people forget that when this came out, it was like revolutionary. And it came out like right after Oblivion. So Bethesda was just on like a hot streak. Like, Oblivion was dope, this was dope, Skyrim is like one of the most like generational games ever. But like, people now are like, oh yeah, Fallout 3, that game sucks, it's ugly. But I could see how people could think and see that never playing the game before. And this isn't like just nostalgia talking for me, like, it was a good game at the time. Like, yeah, it's dated now, but I mean, you know, apples to oranges. Some games and, you know, other forms of media do withstand a test of time. That's very true, but this game was still, like, revolutionary. Played it for, like, 10 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty much, like, either people have played this, like, over and over again, or people played it for, like, 10 minutes and was like, no, that's enough for me. I just think that, like, this was, like, peak Bethesda writing.
Hey there. A few odds and ends?
Like, Fallout 3 was... It's got stellar writing. It's so good.
Give me a shout if you need anything.
The characters are very...
Rest, will you?
Ooh, what do we got here? A little stim pack. And another one. Like a lot of the characters are super interesting, and the environmental storytelling is like top notch. And the dialogue, I love the dialogue because it's just so dark, but it's got like a good humor to it, you know? I mean, I played it. Yeah, there's so many times when like you'll be out in the wasteland and you'll help someone, and that person will like come up and talk to you, and they'll just be like, "Fuck you." I just love how like all the NPCs were designed to just have like no respect for you. I think they just did a really good job portraying the attitudes of what people would be like in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, you know? The immersion is there. I get it, the game's not pretty, and like the gunplay is the most
You need something?
like fresh, but oops. The story is where I think is just, and once you get like further into like the main quest line and you learn a lot more about the Brotherhood of Steel and the Enclave, that I love. The Enclave are so cool, and this is like only the real time, they really the only time you ever get to see them in like their full power, and it's really unique.
Good to see you.
Is Dogmeat just like a wolf in this game? I think he's supposed to be like a domesticated dog. I think he's supposed to be like a German Shepherd before they could really like design one very well, you know? Because Dogmeat in 4 is just like a German Shepherd, basically.
Oh, I can't wait to hear how the repellent's working.
I tested it out extensively.
Oh, excellent. Substantial field test.
It's based in Washington, D.C.
Such dedication. What more could I ask for in a research assistant?
Because there's like the Washington Monument, the Jefferson Memorial,
safe and clean like a charm,
the Capitol building, Pentagon. I love the lore behind the Enclave. It's cool they put it in the show. Yeah, I do too. He's mangy but cute. Yeah, he used to be like terrible. Like I remember Dogmeat would always die, and there's a perk. Because that's the thing, when Dogmeat dies, he's gone for good, but there's a perk you can get at a really high level called puppies, and every time Dogmeat dies, you can go back to where you found him, and you can go get a puppy of him, so you get like another Dogmeat. The mole rats explode to the repellent.
Those poor little mole ratties. I wonder if I could make a hypoallergenic version. Oh, but that'd hardly be effective. I should mention that. Proper handling of mole rats could be important if they could be domesticated. Milked, maybe?
Oof, gross.
Anyway, keep the repellent. Oh, but for your trouble, here, have the leftover chems from working on the repellent. I'm sure you can find some use for it.
Yeah, some mole rat milk. Alright, the last part of this chapter is about mirelurks, right?
Yes, knowing more about them can help people learn to avoid or even outsmart them. So I picked up this observer device to study them in their natural habitat. I need you to hide one in one of the spawning pods in their lairs.
Alright, let's do it.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
Alright.
What do you need?
Sell all that junk. Get it out of our inventory. We'll keep the pre-war books because they sell to the Brotherhood for a lot.
Good hunting.
Actually, we should soup up our
So, are they
house.
intelligent?
Blah blah blah.
Good to see that old house finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you.
Oh, here we go, Kiwi. I think you'll like this. And Pack Bob, or whoever else is still here, help me pick out a theme for the pad.
Some people don't like living in a boring old house. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
All right, chat. Tell me which one you want. I know which one you're gonna say, but I want to see you say it anyways. So there's Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Pre-War, and Love Machine. Yeah, that's about as much as I expected. I knew that was exactly where you guys were gonna go. All right, we'll do Love Machine.
Feeling a bit anxious, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me. Although you could always purchase a new one.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well then, let's make a deal.
1,500 caps. See ya. That's okay, we got some stuff to sell. All right.
Good hunting.
We got to do some stealth for this next quest. So I'm going to tell Dogmeat to chill out in the Love Machine pad for a minute. Yeah, worth it. Yeah. 1,500 caps. Well, here it is. The Love Machine Shack. Our bed's just in the middle of the room, which is kind of a interesting choice. What do we got? Lots of whiskey. Hats and sunglasses. Bunch of outfits. Robot butler, of course. I like the lights. Those are a cool touch. Lovely. What a beautiful pad. Alright, Dogmeat, hang here. I'll be right back. Don't worry. I forgot his name was Wadsworth. I think he gives us water, too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wadsworth, your personal robotic butler.
I did get the lights from Costco. How did you know?
To look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Give me something to drink.
Certainly, sir. Here you.
Keep it coming. Until you can't.
Sir.
Wow.
I'm sorry, sir. My condensation.
Okay.
collectors-
5. That's pretty good. Alright, tell us a joke.
Photons have mass. I didn't even know they were Catholic.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that one before, actually. That's funny. I'll give you that one. All right, let's do some stealth. Yeah, 3 Definitely wasn't as popular as New Vegas. Like, people love New Vegas, and rightfully so. I love New Vegas as well. And this is a hot take, but I actually like Fallout 3 more than I do New Vegas. And that's very hard to say because New Vegas is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love that game. And Obsidian really pulled something amazing out of their ass, because I know Bethesda did not make it easy for them in terms of like the production process. So, you know, I will give them that for sure. But I think the writing in 3 is just stellar. Like, absolutely incredible. All right, we got the device in there. Now we got to get out of here without killing a single Mirelurk, which will be easy. Our sneak is decent, and I think with the stealth boy, I don't think it really matters. I mean, if we touch one of them, they'll probably freak out, but pretty simple, honestly. We'll come back here another time. Oh shoot! What's up, Kay? Thanks for the raid of 8. I appreciate that. That alert scared me. I appreciate you stopping by though. I hope you've been doing well. I'm sorry I haven't had the chance to stop by a whole lot recently. With the move and everything, you know, we've been super busy, but yeah, I appreciate that. It's nice to see you again. It's pretty good. We're just chilling, hanging out, playing some Fallout 3.
God bless the USA.
Yeah, it's been good. How was your stream? What were you guys playing? I'm sure another Souls-like, huh? We're playing, this is just vanilla Fallout 3. I started my run, let's see, what are we like? Yeah, we're only like 5 hours in. We haven't gotten very far.
Know the human body can survive without the stomach.
What's up, everyone? I appreciate y'all stopping by.
Oh, what's up?
How have you and Kiwi been adjusted? It's been an adjustment for sure. It's been great. Tennessee is awesome. It's cool. Ooh, Red Dead. Nice. I love Red Dead. Yeah. What's up, Donut? It's good to see you again, too. I know. I've been having some issues with my hardware, and so I have to kind of cut back to like these older games that aren't so GPU intensive, unfortunately. I mean, not that Kingdom Hearts is one. I might be able to play some Kingdom Hearts. I'll have to test it out. But yeah, no, Tennessee's been good for us. I got sick like right as soon as we got here. But other than that, it's been cool. It's nice because we live like just outside of Nashville. So we get to go to like the city and hang out and everything, you know.
Do they have a leader?
It's been fun.
Sort of king? Ooh, or priests? Ooh, or some sort of scaly community center?
There's like a game developer community. There's a streamer community. Like there's a lot of good communities down here for stuff like that I want to get involved in, you know. So I think it's like a good step in the right direction towards like, like getting a good career and everything. So yeah, no, it's been great. Thanks for asking. And Kiwi's been on the job hunt as well. I know, yeah. I want to stream some Kingdom Hearts soon, Kiwi, for sure. I'll test it out because I have to like with my GPU issues now. I have to like test out every game to make sure that it runs well. So
I'll bet most people
we'll find out.
Just gone in there, guns blazing, without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
They descended from local scraps. I'd call them whatever that is.
That's very scientific of you. Personally, I I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if they came from some sort of brine shrimp, perhaps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced neutral-colored headgear. Here, consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
This completes the second chapter of the research, correct? I still haven't visited Nashville. It's on the bucket list. We're within driving distance, 5 hours, but just haven't made the drive. Yeah, it's cool. So there's Nashville, and then I guess it depends on which direction you're coming from, but I think it's like, and Kiwi probably knows off the top of her head, it's further east of Nashville. There's a town called Pigeon Forge, which is got Dollywood, which is like an actually really beautiful theme park, and then Pigeon Forge is a really interesting town itself because there's like a bunch of really unique buildings there. There's like a building shaped like the Titanic. I think there's like an upside down house, and there's like a couple other, I don't know if they're museums or what, but there's actually a lot of really cool stuff in this area. And then really close to Pigeon Forge as well, I think, is like a fantasy themed like outdoor hotel experience with like, it's kind of expensive. It's just, there's all kinds of stuff. And I didn't know this until we moved down here, but Tennessee is known for like caves and waterfalls. So like there's actually some really beautiful hiking. Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, so it is a museum, yeah. But yeah, Kiwi and I, we've talked about like highly recommend the Titanic Museum. Okay, yeah. That was definitely one on my list to go check out. But we were looking at those like that like hotel package because they have different themed ones. There's like, I can't remember the name of it. Kiwi Paste, do you remember? But it was like they had like, there was like Hobbit, Orc, Elven, and a couple others. They were all like themed rooms. So like the Elven hotel was like up in a treehouse, and then like the Hobbits and the Orcs, and I think might have been a Dwarven one as well, had like themed furniture and decorations. And that's just like right near where we live. So it's really cool. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff out here, surprisingly.
Feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too smart for some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then
rented an Airbnb in Gatlinburg and did some hiking. Yeah, the hiking here is surprisingly really beautiful.
Boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter.
I guess I just didn't really know what to expect because I've never really been through Tennessee before. I went through Georgia, but yeah, no, Tennessee's it's cool. It's fun. I got a tick the other day, which was interesting too. That was my first experience with a tick. We both survived the Titanic Museum. Is that a t-shirt that you guys got? All right, let's do this last chapter.
The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Yeah, Chattanooga is kind of like the area we were looking at to like maybe move for good, depending, we'll see how things go. But Chattanooga looks like a really pretty city, and I really like Georgia a lot. And coincidentally, there's like one of the biggest conventions in the US in Atlanta. And I think it's probably over now, but it went over the weekend, and it's called Dragon Con, and it looks awesome. I think there's like something like 80,000 in attendance or so. We wanted to go, but we just couldn't swing it with the timing and everything. So next year for sure, because it's only like a 4-hour drive for us to Atlanta. We're kind of in like middle Tennessee, so it's perfect. There's a lot of stuff we can check out if we want to. All right. Let's research some local history.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about the city. It's the most
Kay and Donut, you guys definitely got to check out Dragon Con. I think you guys might have just missed it. Because today's what? Is it today Wednesday already? Yeah, it's probably over by now. But it It looks so cool. I don't even know what all they have. All I saw was people posting. I saw a lot on TikTok. I saw so much of it on TikTok.
Oh, now.
I'll get out of Moira's face. But, yeah, no, it looked amazing. I think we're gonna take toughness. Yeah. All right. What are we doing? We're going to Rivet City now. What are our other quests? But yeah, it's there's all kinds of stuff here, and there's a couple like there's a couple game developing communities in Nashville as well. They're a little bit smaller. One of them has like some like senior talent from like Blizzard and EA, which is really cool. Because I really want to get into like a career with the gaming industry, even though it's like one of the most volatile to work in. Like, obviously I know it's like super difficult and like maybe a little underappreciated and everything, but I don't know, man. I just have like that childhood dream. I want to work in gaming anyways, even though like everyone's getting laid off right now. Is that an Enclave soldier? What? We haven't even encountered them yet. That's so random. Yeah, I love how you can drive to so many places. I know, that's really cool too. So like back when I lived in like North Idaho, like there was just nothing. It was beautiful, but I mean, all we had was like Seattle, which was like 6 hours away, you know? So being in like the middle of Tennessee, it's great. You just have access to so much stuff at all times. Guess we could use VATS. I forgot to grab dog meat too. He's just sitting in the house. Oh, are we out of stim packs? Good to talk with you and Kiwi again. I'm tucked out, so I'm gonna go head to bed. Glad you're both settling in. Talk soon. Yeah, I really appreciate you stopping by. I definitely want to stop by your stream too soon and hang out. But yeah, have a great night, and I'll see you around. By the way, chat, we're playing on very hard. That's why everything is a total bullet sponge. That was also a really random high-level spawn. Like, that, he should not have been there. Oh, is there another one? Oh. I don't think I've ever seen the Enclave outside of progressing the Brotherhood questline to the point where you encounter them. I don't think we can put this armor on, but yeah, dang it. Unfortunate. Oh, you know what we can do? We should do that quest. So we can get the winterized T-51B. I think that's the move, chat. I think Megaton might be the easier path. And we'll snag dog meat before I forget. Ads are gonna start in 1 minute, chat.
I'm your new robo-butler.
Come on, boy. But yeah, chat, Tennessee's it's a cool state. And Nashville's really cool. There's a big pop-in art scene, which I really appreciate. I previously came from an area that was like very blue collar, which is cool too, but I'm just oh yeah, I'll give this guy some water.
Please, do you have any water?
Of course.
I mean,
Yeah. Like it was really cool. We went to this theater in like right in the middle of Nashville. I think it was called the Bell Court. And they show like exclusively like independent and foreign films, and also like I think it was like classics was the other one. And it was really cool. We watched this Japanese movie called Cloud, and it was really good. It was fun to see something that wasn't like an overly produced like Hollywood slop movie. It was very refreshing.
Hello.
I love Hollywood movies too, but sometimes, man, it gets old seeing the same thing with the same actors. I can only watch so many Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies. Or Pedro Pascal. And I love him. Pedro's awesome, but I saw recently there was a thing making the rounds on social media. I guess The Rock has lost like 60 pounds or something like that. That might be an overestimate. I'm not sure if it was 60. He's definitely a lot thinner. He still looks fantastic for his age. It's cool to see how different cultures handle the same genres. Yes. One thing that I noted a lot about Cloud that was very distinct from like American film, for example, was that there was very little music, which was interesting. And it was very slow. And that's not a complaint. The pacing of it was just very casual. There was lots of like conversation, which normally people would say is like filler. But I felt that the conversation added weight to like the characters and their interactions. But with like American media, what's going on here? With like American media, everything is so like bam, bam, bam. Like, you know, you have like 30 seconds of breathing. But with Cloud, the Japanese film, it was very slow pace, but then it built up and crescendoed, and the action at the end was so good. Like, it was such a big, it felt like a Tarantino, you know, like very slow, a little dry, but then just like some of the best action sequences you've seen, and it's just like it's a payoff, you know. It's cool to see how different. Yeah, it was a refreshing change. But yeah, people were talking about how The Rock has lost all this weight, and I think he still looks really good for his age. Like, he looks healthy, you know. He's not like excessively large as he used to be. And I'm making a prediction that he probably never will be, and I don't think that's a bad thing either. You know, people were worried about him and all this stuff, and contrarily, I think I'm actually let me just steal this real quick. I think it's actually really good for him that he's lost all that weight, Now, there's a slight possibility that the rock was natural, and I have no judgment either way, whether he was or wasn't, but I would argue that it's probably very unlikely that he was natural, and he was probably on a lot of steroids. And I have no opinion on that. Like, that's fine. I don't really care.
Hey there.
But I think with his age, because he's getting older now, I think it's a good thing if he was on the sauce that he stopped taking it, like, for his heart. And another thing too is, like, your body carrying that much weight for that long period of time, you know, like, yes, he wasn't obese, but when you have that much muscle mass, it does take a toll on your body, on your bones, on your heart. And so I think it's, again, whether he is or isn't on steroids or never was, you know, either way, I think him shedding some pounds is probably a good thing for him. But yeah, I look forward to oh, this guy's doing a lot of damage. Okay, let me, am I getting shot from behind too? I think I am. I am. I got surrounded. I don't know where dog meat went. Just when I needed him. Oh, that was a good shot. That did a lot of damage. He still had a lot of health left. That's crazy. I think we're all out of stims, though, unfortunately. As long as we can get to this this outcast, I think that's the goal for the night. I think I want to get to that outcast area. I think we'll call it there for the night. I appreciate you guys stopping by, though. Kay's cool. I like her. She stopped by one of my streams a while ago, and we've been kind of buddies ever since. She's got a very nice personality, very community-oriented. I respect that. How did Dog Meat get over here? What's he doing? Oh. Okay. Hello? I like playing on very hard. Despite everything being bullet sponges, I feel like you have to actually shoot a little tactically. Instead of just like standing in the middle of the road, you actually have to kind of take cover and everything. It's a nice change of pace. Makes the game a lot more immersive. Is that Dog Meat? What's wrong with him? He's like there, but not. What's Bethesda game without some bugs? Alright. So how... Oh, do we take this door? We must, huh? It's great to see everyone again. I know, yeah. Chicken stopped by yesterday. We got Kay today. No, yeah, it's cool to see the gang all back together. That's one of my favorite things about streaming, is just like the community aspect of it. Cool. I mean, that's just gaming in general. You know, that's what gaming is built off of, is community. There's something very beautiful about that. I love it. All right. I think that's a roamer. I don't know if we're equipped for this at the moment. We'll find out. Actually, we're doing good damage. Not bad at all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're crushing right now, actually. I didn't think this was going to be this smooth. But we're doing just fine. This laser rifle kind of killing it. I think we're already at the Brotherhood Outcasts. Yeah, they're right there. That was easy. There's that crutch we've been needing. I don't think we have any of the other gear, but we have the crutch now.
You got a death wish walking through a war zone?
I love the Outcast style. So cool.
Help us clear the mutants between here and our base camp. If not, stay the hell out of our way.
The black with the red paint was a really cool idea. I dig it hard. Oh! Alright. Wasn't sure if that was hitting or not for a minute until it crippled his arm. One shot. Make it count. I think I missed. I'm really surprised at how easy this has been so far. And I feel like the game conversely only gets easier the more you level up, because you just, like, the enemies don't scale to, like, once you get power armor and your skills start to get higher, you're just unstoppable. I am so excited for the new Fallout series for the next season. I can't wait. Alright, we're going through everything. Oh man, look at all the bullet holes. That's crazy. This guy got lit up. That was awesome. Yeah. Whatever. Ooh, yikes. I do not want to get caught. That guy looks at us and we're dead. Like hitting him with a wet napkin. Come on. Dang it. Nice. Did you guys see that video of Drewski doing like a full body white face. When I first saw it, I didn't realize it was him. It was genuinely that good. And it's pretty funny. It reminds me of like Will Ferrell, like Talladega Nights. Like the makeup is crazy good. Completely unrecognizable. It reminded me a little bit of like Joe Dirt too. Oh, I wanted to loot that master. I don't know if we can get up there though. There's probably a way, but I don't know if it really matters right now. I'm more excited about getting into this Brotherhood Outcast area. I love this quest.
Defender Morill's gonna want to talk with you.
Reminds me of White Chicks. Yeah. It's like, yeah. That level. Like head to toe. White. I just couldn't imagine how long that makeup would have taken.
All right, local. Mind explaining what you're doing here?
I'm just looking for my dad.
Are you some kind of idiot? Listen, kid. Hey, wait a second. What's that on your wrist there? Some kind of computer?
That's my Pip-Boy 3000. Want to see?
Isn't that fancy? Listen, kid. Maybe you could help us out. We've been looking for someone like you. Why don't you head inside and talk to Protector McGraw? I'll radio ahead and let him know you're coming. Morill calling in. Yeah, we took care of him. Listen, I'm sending down a local. You want to talk to this one?
All right. Beam me in.
McGraw gave orders. It's that simple. All right, you. Keep your weapons holstered, your hands to yourself, and your mouth shut. Follow me.
I love this voice actor. I don't know who it is, but I love his voice. Like a Gilbert Godfrey type of voice. All right, you. A lot of Abraxo. Oh, what do we got here? A lot of drugs under the Abraxo, huh? Very interesting. All right, put me in.
If you're here to help, fine. Otherwise,
Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Help myself to all this scrap metal. It's 10 caps a pop.
Here he is, like you asked.
You were supposed to keep an eye on our guest, Defender.
Yeah, like I said, sorry, sir. Not my fault he ran in here. Listen, I still don't...
Oh. I guess I ran in here before him. Whoops.
think this is a good idea.
That'll be all, Defender. Thank you. So you're the one Morill sent down. I'll be perfectly honest. I'd trust a Wastelander to shine my power armor, and even that's pushing it. But you do have that computer there on your wrist. I can see now that Morill made the right call. Maybe you can be useful after all.
My Pip-Boy makes me unique, and you need my help because of that.
So you do have half a brain. That's good. I'll keep it simple. I need you, and I need that computer of yours. You help me out, and I'll do what I can to help you. This isn't an offer the Outcasts extend to anyone, so you really should think carefully about it.
What do you want me to do?
Records indicate there's some high-value tech in this base, but we can't get to it. The armory is sealed by a blast door, and we can't get it open. We're pretty sure anyone who completes the facility's VR simulation program will gain access, but it requires a certain interface. Unfortunately, we don't have one. You do, right there on your wrist. I need you to go into the simulator and complete that program, which will unlock the armory. You'll get a share of the gear, of course.
Uh-huh. You mean all of it? It's a computer game, I get it. Sounds like fun.
Well, it's not. It's a hyper-realistic military training simulation of the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska from Chinese communists. This is heavy combat. Safety protocols off. That means you die in the sim, your body goes into massive cardiac arrest. Sim death. Real death. You're still listening, so I'm going to assume you're interested. But time's wasted. Sibley can take you to the pod. Olin will get you briefed. If you want to walk away, you're free to leave. My men won't stop you.
Keep your distance, mutt. Breeding on you.
Alright, chat. I think we'll leave off now and start with Operation Anchorage next time. Well, hey, I appreciate all you guys stopping by. I hope you all have a good night. And I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably shoot for 11 a.m. Central Time. So, yeah, I hope you guys, hope you'll have a good rest of your night. And appreciate you stopping by. And I hope to see you soon. Good night.